palms together, drop your head down, namaste. And you bring your hands down to your knees. Now, let's stand up. We will start with some simple warm-up, which will be a very simple stretching. And then our regular warm-up, which is with the jump through, okay? So here, I welcome to all of you once again for today's class. And today's class is a core yoga. So here we are going to start the class, which is, if you feel that it's a little challenging, because the core yoga is all about the strengthening, and always if you are not strong, you feel it's a little challenging. So there is always there will be an easier option. You can try the easier option. If some of the posture or some of the things that you feel is too challenging, we will always have an easier option. Or you do modify according to your strength. If you feel that you can modify to some simple version and you can do it, you can try it, but do always try the options that I'm going to show you. Maybe 1 time, 2 times or 3 times. Once you feel that you can't do anymore, you can get into the easier option, or you can do modify it by yourself, any simple version. Okay, so here we are going to start it now. Let's get up into your mat and come to your front of the mat, keeping the feet together. If you feel that you keep the feet together, it's a little challenging to stand, maybe you can keep the feet a little open. It will be always fine to keep the feet slightly open, but if you can, keep it together. And then you inhale, raise your hands up and interlock your fingers, palms facing up, and you stretch your body up. Now if you feel you can balance here, raise your heels up and then you lean back, drop the head back and you look up. If you can't balance and you find difficult to balance while looking up, you may just look in front, or maybe you can drop the heels down and then you stretch the body up and the hands push back. Hold on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Bring the heels down and the hands down and bend forward. Okay, so this is the first round of bending forward. You may feel you are tied into your hamstring. So it is fine if you feel tight in the hamstring, keep the knee bent at all the time. Put your hands down and hang the body forward. And then inhale, lift your head up. I will be showing you the easier option for the first round, and then second round we will show you with the jump. So put your hands down and you walk back to the Chaturanga. Those who feel you can't do Chaturanga, you may drop the knee, chest and the chin. And then inhale, roll to the Cobra. Look up and exhale, downward facing dog. Same, raise the heels, chin up, walk and bring your legs forward and then bend forward. So here we're gonna repeat for 5 times. If you can do with the jump. If you feel you can't do it walking. Okay, let's start. Put your hands on the floor. Inhale, lift the head up and exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Raise the heels, inhale, slowly jump forward or walk forward. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Raise the heels, inhale, jump forward. And exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump forward. And chin up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump forward and exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog, and one more round. Inhale, jump forward. Now this will be the last round. So we're gonna hold the Chaturanga for 5 counts with me. Ready? Chin up and exhale, Chaturanga. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll to the upward dog and exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees down to the child. Rest into the child pose for few breaths, and we will be continuing to the second round. The second round will be slightly different, as we're gonna jump front and jump back with the open legs. So here I'm going to show you again. If you feel that you can't do with the jumping, it is fine. You can just walk step by steps. Okay, so I'm going to show you 1 round with the walking, and then we'll do it together with the jumping if you can. So get into the downward facing dog. Raise your heels up, chin up and look forward. Now, easier option, jump or walk forward. Raise your heels, chin up, bend the knee, and just slightly bend your elbows so that you can keep the weight into your shoulders. and then you look forward. And exhale, jump back or walk back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog, and exhale, down dog. So we're going to repeat this for 5. Let's start. Raise the heels, chin up, and inhale, jump. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upper dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump forward. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump forward. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, look up. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, jump forward. And last round, exhale, chaturanga. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll to the upward dog. And exhale, roll back, downward dog. Drop your knees down, child pose. Rest into the child pose for a few breaths. So we have to repeat this for 2 rounds. Rest here for a few breaths, and we will be doing continue our next move. The next exercise is, it will be focusing more into your shoulders, your chest, back, and your abdomen. So all I want you to do here is to tighten the core. Okay, let's get up and get into the next. Come up into the plank. So when you do it plank, do always remember that you keep your wrist and the shoulders in one line. So you're going to rotate your inner elbow in, facing to each other, and then you push the chest up. I want to show you, watch me here, that do not do in this way. Okay? So you push the chest up. Make sure you are spreading the shoulder blade and you are pulling the chest in. Now, step the right and the left leg back. Keep the knees straight. Okay, all you need to do here, you to engage the core, tighten your core and hold on into this position. And then you bring the right knee to the right hand, left knee to the left hand. So we're gonna do this for 20 times. Alternate the right and left. And all I want you to do is to keep your posture, your upper body stable into the same position. Do not swing your shoulders down and up. Okay, here we go. So let's get into the position and start. 1, 2, do it slowly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Hold the plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, lift the chest up, tighten the core, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop the knee down and rest into the chair. Put your head down on the floor. Rest into the chair for a few breaths. And we're going to repeat this for second round. So in the second round, we have some different options. The first option, if you feel that you are stronger, you may bring the knee a little higher. So how are you going to do that? You're going to use the pelvis. The pelvis to tilt in, tuck the tailbone, and then move the knee up into your underarm. That's the first option. Second option, if you feel that you can bring the knee from the side, so you're going to open the knee out to the right side, and then bring the right knee to the right, into the right shoulder or into the right tricep. I'm going to show you one round, the both options, from the underarm and from the side to the hand. So you're going to watch me here, come up into the plank, and then you bring the right knee in to the right underarm. That's the first option. And second option is opening the knee from the side. So you're going to open the knee from the side and then push the knee to the hand. We're going to repeat these for 20 times to the right and to the left alternate. But if you feel that is challenging, you may continue to repeat the previous pose, which is the easier options. Okay? So So here we are getting started. Ready? Starting. 1. Do it slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Hold the plank for 10. Keep the chest up. 9. Engage the core. Tighten your abdominal muscles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Drop your knees down. To the child pose. Rest into the child for a few breaths. Rest for a few breaths. Release your shoulders. And the next, we're going to move into the next position, the next exercise. The next exercise will be more up into your upper abs. Okay, which we are going to do it crunches for about 30 times, 2 rounds. So the first round is to get the body warm up, as you already start to feel the heat into your body. So we are going to heat it up more so that you can feel the upper abs more. So you need to stretch the legs forward, and I hope you guys know how to do the crunches. So I'm going to just start the crunches now. So you can keep your feet into the shoulder width apart, or if you feel that you are not so strong, maybe you feel that your lower back, your core not really strong and you need support, you can always have something. Maybe you can put your legs under the sofa if you have a sofa available beside you, or a bed, the edge of the bed. So you can see me that I fix my legs with the railing so that the legs will be stable here, and it helps you to go up and down a few times without struggling. That works into your back and the core. So I'm going to show you one round. All we're going to do here is to lie down and raise the hands over the head. Exhale, reach up, up and down. Okay, now while going up to the crunches, you try to exhale through the mouth and not through the nose. You can breathe in. Inhalation will be through the nose and exhalation will be through the mouth, so that you can have a better contraction and to focus on the long exhalation. I'm going to show you, and let's start it together. So you're going to get back into the position. If you need support, you can put your feet under the bed or under the support like this, and then raise the hands up over your head. The palms will be facing up, and all you need to do, go halfway up until the palms reach to your knees. Get ready and start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Relax. Come down. Bring your knees up to the chest and hug your legs, and you rest here for a few breaths. Feel the light contraction into your abdomen, and we're going to move into the second round. The second round will be almost the same, but we have some option. The option, if you feel that you are strong enough and you want a little more challenge, we're not going to swing the hands up and down. So we're going to keep the hands to the front at all the time till we do 30 times. So this is more like a pumping up, down, up, down. But to focus on the more on your exhalation. Your focus will be always on the exhalation to get a better contraction into your abdominal region. So you can touch and feel that your upper abs is getting slightly harder, as I can feel my upper abs is slightly harder. Okay, let's don't talk about the lower abs. We will be working on later to the lower abs. So the first we start with the upper abs, okay? And let's get into the second round to the upper abs. And the second option, I'm going to show you one round, watching here, that you keep the hands up here So if you feel that you are weak and can't go up and down, you will be continue to swing the hands up and down. But now those who are strong here, only for the first round, bring the hands up. Once you lift the body up, you're going to hold the hands here, and all you have to do, you remain the contraction into the abdomen and swing the body using your core strength, not swinging the hands up and down for 30 times. Ready? I hope you guys are ready, and let's start. Raise the hands up and start. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30 down. Relax. Bring your knees up to the chest and hug your legs. And you rest here for a few breaths. Now you can feel more into your upper abs, the burning sensation into the upper abs. After doing 2 sets of crunches, 30 into 2, I really feel my upper abs is quite hard now. So let's get into the next options. The next option is to work into your lower abs. Okay, when you work into the lower abs, it actually contracts the entire upper body, which is your rectus abdominis, the complete rectus abdominis, your trans abdominis, the inner layer of your abdominis, your side of the muscles, which is the obliques, the internal and external, and your chest, the serratus, that is right under the ribs, and also your chest muscles. So we'll be focusing a lot working into the lower abs, but we're not avoiding all this posture, all these muscles. The muscles all works together. Okay, so let's start it. The first we're gonna do is to lie down into the back. So you're gonna watch me here, that you lie down. Okay, if you feel that your core, the lower abdomen muscles are really very weak and you can't take the weight and you are arching your lower back, I will be suggesting you to keep the elbow into the floor so that you keep half of the weight into the core and half of the weight into the shoulder. And all you need to do here is to tilt the pelvis to keep your lower back. So you will be pressing the abdomen down towards the floor, the spine drawing to the navel. And then you feel that your lower abdomen, the lower back is sticking down to the floor. That is the main point, that you keep your lower back always into the floor, because once you arch the back, the weight goes into the back. You don't feel it on one day. You feel it over the time. The muscles start to get aching, and maybe over the time you feel pain into the back. So to avoid any kind of injury on your back, keep the lower back into the floor. You may keep the elbow down to the floor, support your back, support your hands, and then you're gonna raise the legs up to 30 degrees. So you can see my feet is slightly wide. So you're gonna keep the feet shoulder width apart, and all we're gonna do here is to swing the legs up and down. Now, if you feel that you can work more, you can stretch the hands forward. Now, over the time you feel the neck, you may keep the head down and then swing the leg up and down. We will be doing this for 30 seconds. Those who are strong here, you round the back. You may keep your chest up, hand forward, okay? And start here for 30 seconds. 1, 2, maybe you can hold your neck if you feel your neck stressed. 3, 4, go on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Drop the leg down, head down, and your hands to the side. Rest here for a few breaths. Okay, while resting into the position for a few breaths, let's do some releasing for your abdomen muscles. So you're gonna keep the hands to the side of your body, open to the side, and then bend the knees, drop your knees down to your right side. Then turn your head to your left to release your back and the abdomen muscles. Hold on for a few breaths and then inhale, you come up. Exhale, drop your knees down to your left and turn the head to the right. Stay here for a few breaths, release the abdomen muscles. And then inhale, you come up. Now, bring the knees up to the chest, roll and sit up. Okay, so here, the last exercise that we did is for the lower abs. We're going to repeat it second round. But the second round will be a little challenging as we're going to swing the two legs together up and down. And here, if you want a little challenge, you may keep your head and the shoulders up. So this time, you're going to keep the hands down on the floor. I'm going to show you watch me one round. So you're going to lie down to your back, bring your palms in under the butt, slightly, not too much, not like the entire palm in and then the butt is come up. So your butt and the lower back will be always down to the floor. Keep palm and then lift your slightly in, and I'm going to keep your elbow in, so that you can feel more into your upper abs. And then you round your back, punch, and lift the chest up. So you can see my elbow is up. Again, if you are weak, you can keep the elbows down to the floor, same as the previous round, and then legs up. Those who feel stress into the neck, you may keep the head down, but if you can, keep the legs and the head up together, and then we're going to swing the legs up and down. Start for 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the legs lower, don't raise all the way up 90 degrees. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Release your legs and come down. Relax. Release your neck. Maybe you can turn the head right and left so that you can release your neck. And you rest here for a few breaths. Bring the knees up to the chest and hug your legs, and you rest for a few breaths. And then we're gonna move into the next. The next will be more into your shoulder, chest. And you will be focusing a lot into your shoulder, your arms, your forearms, and also strengthening of your wrist and your grip. So if you wish to do a arm balancing, the first key is to keep your shoulders and your arms stronger, and your wrist must be strong, the grip must be strong. So what happens when you do a arm balance? The grip is the most important. If the grip is stronger, you can find a balance. But if the grip is not really strong, you will be always struggling to get into the balancing pose. Okay? So here we are going to work into that grip, and this strength into the grips comes from the forearm. So we're gonna do some strengthening for your forearm muscles, for your upper hand, which is your biceps, triceps, and again it's the shoulder. Yeah, but when you work into the hand, all the actions that comes with the contraction of the chest and the contraction of the abdomen will be more controlled. Okay, but once you lose your core or lose your chest, it will not be so controlled. You might fall forward. Okay, so if you feel or you're scared, you may fall forward. Maybe if you have a block, you can keep a block in front of your mat, or maybe if you don't have the block, you have a big towel, fold it nicely, make it thicker, and put it at the front of the mat. So here I'm going to show you that what we're going to do to work into your hands and into your shoulders. We will be repeating this for 2 rounds, 10 into 2, okay? 10 hand, 2 times. So all I want you to do is to watch me first 1 round, and I'll be showing you from the side too how the posture, what's the distance looks like. So what we're gonna do is to keep all the weight into the hand, into your shoulders and the forearm by using the core. Okay, it will look like you are going to get up into the crow pose, Bakasana. So those who don't know what is the Bakasana, the crow pose, I'll be showing you later on. Okay, so the first you get up into the cat pose. So this will be the ideal distance that you come up into the cat pose, and while keeping the cat pose, that I want you to keep your wrist and the shoulders in one line. So from here, you may move your knee one step forward. So here we are not going to keep the knee and the hips in a line. You're going to bring the knee slightly closer. It will be not a cat pose, okay? And then you tuck the toes in, and from there you press the palm, bring the knee up, walk your leg one small step forward, and then you bend your elbow. So when you bend the elbow, your inner elbow will be facing forward, and then you're going to keep the hips up higher than the shoulder. Bend the knees, bend your elbows. So you bring the arms closer to the knee, and then all you need to do here, spread the finger and push the body forward. Push until the elbows come up over the wrist, okay? And make sure that you are keeping the elbow bended all the time. Do not straight the elbows, because once you straight the elbows and you go over, you may hurt your wrist if your wrist is not strong, and you don't really feel your forearm when the elbows is straight. So we want to work into the forearm. Our main purpose is to strengthen the forearm muscles so that you can strengthen your grips. It's not just the shoulder. So with the elbow straight, you are working more into the shoulders, and we don't really want just the shoulder. We want to cover everything in one time. Okay, so here we go. Let's get into it. And then knees up, bend the elbow, and I want to show you one more round. You go over and then back. You go over and then back. And you go over and then back. Okay, now I'm going to show you the same thing, exactly the same from the side. Watch me here. You get into the side. I hope you can see me clearly from the side. So this will be the position that you're going to keep the hands here and then lift the hips up. So you can see the distance between the hand and the leg, that is less than a mat. Okay, my hand is on the other edge of the mat and my feet is on the other edge of the mat. Okay, now you're going to raise the heels up and bend the knees, bend the elbow. So I bring my hand close to the elbow, the knees. Now I'm going to push the elbow over the wrist. So you press the finger and then you go over and then swing back. And then you go over and then swing back. And then you go over and then swing back. This really helps you to strengthen your upper body. It's a really good exercise. Let's try it. So we will be doing 10 into 2. Get into the positions, and I'm going to start it now. The counting. I hope you guys are ready. Let's just start. So 10, go forward and then back. 9 and back. 8, go forward and back. 7, go. 6, go more forward. 5, and move a little more. 4, and then go forward. 3, last 2 more, go forward. And 2, last 1 more, go forward. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing back and squat. Relax. Here. So here we are done first round. I hope you feel the shoulder and the forearms like it's really shaking a lot because of you're working a lot into your shoulders and the forearms. So those who feel that your grip is not really strong, you will feel a lot of shaking. It is fine if you feel shaking in the beginning. Just keep on repeating a few times and you will see the result after a few times of attempting the same thing. So you repeat it. If you feel that your grip is not strong, the shoulder is not strong enough, you repeat it 10 into 2 for about a week, and then you see the strength on your shoulder, strength on the grip, and the whatever posture that related with your arms strength, related with your shoulder strength, you feel more stable and you feel that you have more control. Okay, so let's get ready for the second round, the 10 times. Okay, come up into the position again. So this time, those who want a little challenge, we have one option for the last 10 that we're going to maintain the same thing with the feet floating. Okay, I'm going to show you one round how you're going to float the feet. This floating really need you to engage your core, your chest and your upper back. Okay, watch me here. I'm going to show you this from the side so you can see what I want you to do. But it is fine if you can't float your feet. You can continue to repeat the same option what we did in the first round. So here we go. Keep palms down to the floor, and then you raise the heels and the knees up, bend the elbows, and then you're going to swing forward and the feet up. So you're going to swing forward and the feet up, and you're going to swing forward and the feet up. So what you are basically doing, that you are leaning all the weight into your shoulders and you are using the core to off the feet, but do not bounce the feet. Okay, do not do this. Let's get into the positions. I hope you all get it, what I mean, and let's get into the positions to the cat pose and with the knee up. Okay, and then you get in and start for 10. Go in, jump. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one more. 1. Hold on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back and relax. Get down into the chart pose. You can have a rest for a few breaths into the chart pose. Rest for a while into the chart pose, and so I hope you guys feel your shoulders. The shoulders are burning, the arms are shaking. So here we have a last one more move, that is combination of your flexibility and combination of your mobility, stability and mobility. So all I want you to do here, that you're going to keep your shoulders stable into the position, and this we have been repeating it for about 2 weeks. So I hope you guys knows the steps. Once I show you, you will remember what the steps is and feel that what the changes happening within these 2 weeks that we have been doing. This is the 3rd week we are going to repeat the same thing, and I really want you to observe the mobility and the stability, how stable your shoulder is, how mobile your hip is. Okay, do observe when we repeat the same thing. How was the feeling into the previous round when you did it the few days before or maybe a week before we did, and how's the feeling when you are doing it now? You get it better or you get it worse, or maybe you stuck into the same positions. Okay, so let's start it, and we're gonna just repeat right 5, left 5. So we start with the plank. So you're gonna come up into the plank again. Keep the wrist and the shoulders in one line with the knee up, and then you look forward. Now you step the right foot forward outside of your right hand and engage the core, tighten the abdomen muscles, and then you step the right back, drop the knee down into the child, and then go up into the plank, then step the left foot forward, and then the left back and knee down to the child. Yes, this is the same that what we did in the previous 2 weeks. Okay, so here we are going to start for 5 times. Get up into the plank and then start with the right foot forward and then back, knee down, child, and then up to the plank and the left foot forward and back to the child. 1, go on for 4 to the plank and the right foot forward and the right back, knee down, child, and then up, left forward and back to the child. 2, over the number of the ground, knee up, right forward and back to the child, go up and the left forward and back. 3, child, and then go up, step the right forward and then back to the child, and then come up, step the left forward and then back. 4 round, and the last one round, up to the, step the foot forward and then back to the plank and knee down, and then slowly come up, step your left foot forward and back to the child. Relax, rest into the child for a few breaths. So this was the last exercise for today's. This is to work more into your strength and into your mobility. It's a very nice exercise that increase the mobility surrounding your hips into the hip joint, including using the muscles, that is your inner thigh, your glutes, and your core. Okay, and to keep the shoulders stable, you really require to focus a lot into your upper body, which is to contract your abdomen muscles, really tighten the abdomen muscles, tighten the chest muscles, and keep the shoulders are engaged into the same position, so that works more into the stability. Okay, so here we are done for today, and we are having a savasana for about 2 minutes. Let's get into the savasana. The savasana is very simple. All I want you to do is to lie down flat into your back, and then keep the hand to the side, feet on the edge of the mat, and then lie flat with the closing eyes. So let's rest into the savasana for a while. Keeping your hands side with the palms facing up, softly close eyes. If you feel any kind of a disruption into your back or into the hips, you may lift the butt and move the feet out. Stretch the legs one by one out. You can slide the feet down so that you can release, and then you can adjust your shoulders. Keep the hands beside your body, or maybe you can open the hand to the side as per your comfortable, your feel, and then the head in the center, close eyes. All you need to do here is to focus into your natural breathing, to feel the flow of the breath into your body. With each exhalation, release all the tightness, stiffness, and allow the body to relax and completely relax the body. You try to relax the breathing, to feel your heartbeat. The heart is pumping, running too fast. So slow it down by focusing into your deep inhalation and the long exhalation. So you're going to focus into the deep inhalation